Hello everyone, welcome. In this video, we will continue about hands-on lab. This is the AWS General Immersion Day, and right now we are going to database and Amazon RDS. There are a lot of database type that AWS provide for us, from relational to data migration. And on this relational, we will hands-on lab about the Amazon RDS. Okay, we are going to Amazon RDS MySQL hands-on lab. Amazon RDS overview. Amazon RDS is a web service that make it easy to set up, operate, and scale relational database in the cloud. It provides cost-efficient and resizable capacity while managing time-consuming database administration tasks, freeing we that focus on our application and our business. So this lab require EC2 hands-on lab, so we created the video about creating EC2 hands-on lab. So I have created the instance, so we can connect to this instance with session manager. We also created about connect to EC2 instance with AWS system managers. Okay, so this is the diagram. That is internet gateway, and we have default VPC. There is two availability zone A and zone C. There is public subnet, which is our EC2 instance IMD located, and there is a DB subnet that where our Amazon RDS MySQL is located. Okay, this lab will walk us through the following. From number 1 to clean up our resource, there are 7 steps. Okay, we hit next to number 1. Create PVC security group. We have created this instance. We launch with Webserver that allow TCP for HTTP connection. We can check the application. Okay, we need to change to HTTP. Oh, I'm sorry. HTTP. Okay, this is the application from EC2 hands-on lab. Now we will go to security group and we'll create DB tier. On network and security group, we create a new security group. Need to make this more detail. We just copy this. And we choose our default PVC. And under inbound role, we need to add a role button. MySQL. Okay. On inbound roles, MySQL Aurora. And we will choose from our security group. This one, Immersion Day Web Server. So we will protect this security group can access only from instance that use this security group. Name DB tier. Tag. Okay, create security group. Okay, security group created. We move to number 2, launch an RDS instance. We have create security group for database. Now we will launch the instance. We go to RDS, manage relational database service. Okay, we'll create database. Standard create MySQL community. It is 5.7.44. Okay, it's a little bit different, but the major version is same. We choose free tier. We don't use availability zone. We name our database AWS DB. The credential and password. We set our password. We can use also auto-generated password. We use T2 micro, DB T2 micro. I think this is the same. We set to storage. Can set to 5. It's minimum 20 gigabyte. Enable storage auto scaling. Enable connectivity default PVC. No public access. And DB subnet group is default. And security group, we choose existing one, and we check this one that we have created before from security group. Okay, availability zone, no preference. Sorry, we need to check again. This one IP4, okay. Can set manual later. Okay. Default authentication, password authentication. We will create initial database. Okay. Backup period, I think it's 7 days. Enable automatic backup, 7 days. Okay, we can no preference, backup window, enable encryption, log, enable auto miner, and we can also check enable delete protection. So when we check this, we cannot delete the RDS, we need to uncheck this first. So this is to prevent on production, of course, we accidentally delete the database production. So this so in this hands-on lab we don't check, and this is about monthly cost estimated from the storage, hours running, and etc. This is about 15 gigabyte. Okay, we create database. In the RDS dashboard, monitor our new DB instance until the status changes from creating to backing up to available. Okay, we just go to next first and we can check our database. We just click OK and close. Okay, it's creating database. Your database might take a few minutes to launch. Okay. Okay, on part 3, save RDS credential to AWS Secret Manager. Okay, we have created the web server. There is sample code for simple address book. So we must tell the sample code how to find the database and connect to it. And we will store the information about this connection in AWS Secret Manager. Okay, we go to Secret Manager. Just open on a new tab to see this database creating. From this notification is successfully, but on the status is still backing up. We check on our secrets manager. We just leave, store new secret again. Okay, it's now available. It's now available, so we will recreate our credential. Okay, the default encryption is AWS Secrets Manager. We choose our DB, hit next, and we need to name our secret to my secret. Okay, we hit next. Now automatic rotation. Next again. And this is the sample code. If we use Go, we don't need this. This is for our self implementation. In this hands-on lab, the code is written on our EC2 instance from the sample application. Okay, store. Okay, we have successfully created our AWS Secrets Manager. We move to part number 4, allow the web server to access the secret. Now that we have created a secret, we must give our web server permission to use it. To do this, we will create policy that allow the web server to read secret. We will add this policy to role that we have previously assigned to the web server. So we go to IAM role, IAM, and we go to roles. We will create role. I'm sorry. Back again to IAM. Continue. We go to policies. We'll create policies. We choose service is Secrets Manager. Now we need to add the read access, read get secret value. Okay, and the resource is all resource. And we go to next. We need to enter our policy name, read secret. Okay, create policy. Okay, successfully create policy. Now we go to roles and we will search for SSM instant profile. So this role we have added to our EC2 instance. When we create EC2 instance hands-on lab, can check from the security IAM role, this one. So we need to add read secret policy to this role, so this instance can have access also to read secret. Okay, we check the workshop guide. Permission, we need to add the policy permission, and we will search add permission, attach policy. We'll search for read secret, this one, and add permission. Now we can see that this role have two policy from session manager and read secret from secrets manager. Okay, now we can go to our instance, the public IP. Okay, we can now check on RDS. Now we can access the database from RDS. When we disable this, I think we need to remove first. We remove the policy and we hit refresh. Sorry, RDS, and we will get error access denied. When we add the profile, when we add the policy, read secret, add policy. Now our sample application can access the database and it will provide the sample data. Now we can click it and will redirect after 5 seconds. So we can edit the data, submit, and it will change because we are using the database from RDS. Can see on our database RDS. This one. So the data on the site is got from our RDS. Okay. You can see the data. We have successfully deployed and utilized an AWS managed SQL database. Okay, we have successfully accessed our database from creating database, creating security group, store RDS credential or username and password, and add policy so our EC2 instance can access our database RDS MySQL. Okay, we go to additional hands-on lab. We will create an RDS snapshot. So after we have successfully create our database and add data to it, and we also modified the data, it's good time to take snapshot of our database. Taking snapshot enable us to backup our DB instance as known as state as frequently as we wish, and then we can restore to specific state at any time. We go to RDS again, and we can see the detail our database, this one, and we can go to action and take snapshot. We can set our snapshot name, maybe AWS DB. There is state maybe after IMD, and maybe there is a date to make this snapshot more readable, and we can go back and restore at that specific time, and we just click take snapshot, and on snapshots menu on this left Amazon RDS, we can see that there are a lot of type of snapshot that we can store from manual. This one, there is also system that AWS will store based on 7 days. You can also see that snapshot share with us, and there is also menu for public snapshot that available. From backup service, we can also transfer our snapshot to Amazon S3. Okay, successfully created our snapshot, and we can go to the last step is we will create we will modify or change instance of our RDS MySQL. We just check and modify, or we can also click database and click modify. Okay, on this instance configuration, we can change our instance to another one. Maybe we need more compute, maybe to virtual CPU and 4 GB of RAM. We can change that. We can also change the storage. This is for bigger one, but I think this is not necessary because we have storage auto scaling is enabled. And we just go to bottom and click continue, and we need to check apply immediately to make this change is direct. Okay, we just click modify DB instance. Okay, successfully modified AWS DB, but in this kind of thing, it means is our database is modifying, so it's not available when we change or when we modify our database. We need to wait after the modified is finished and the status is available again. Okay, we will wait again. I'll pause the video. our database is available right now. So I think it take about 4 or 5 minutes when we modify our RDS database. So on production database, we need to care about time when we need to change our database instance or when we modify our database. Unless we are using multiple deployment, or we can consider creating blue-green deployment. Okay, that's it. This is for our hands-on lab about Amazon RDS. Okay, thank you very much. We need to clean our resource. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. I hope this video is useful for you. We have successfully create Amazon RDS MySQL hands-on lab. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.